Lecture number 3, factoring the sum of and difference of two cubes. Our objectives for this lesson are identify perfect cubes and factor sum and difference of two cubes. So on our first activity, here is the set of numbers which we are about to identify the different perfect cubes. So from 1 to 100, what are the perfect cubes? So we have 1, 8, 27, and 64. On this activity, given our perfect cube expressions and their cube roots, let's try to complete the table. So what will be the perfect cube of 4? Means to say, we need to multiply 4 thrice by itself. So 4 times 4 times 4, the product will be 64. And how about the cube root of 125? What number will be multiplied to itself thrice that gives the product of 125? So we have 5. Next, what is the perfect cube of 6? 216. Now, cube root of 729? 7. How about this perfect cube expressions? What is the cube root of m raised to the 15th power? M raised to the 5th. And how about the perfect cube of y to the 4th? Okay, y to the 12th. And the last, cube root of x cubed, y to the 12th. Okay, we have x, y raised to the 4th. Okay, remember this. Multiplying a binomial and a trinomial of the form x plus minus y and the trinomial x squared plus minus xy plus y squared. So let's have the first pattern. If we will multiply the binomial x plus y to a trinomial x squared minus xy plus y squared, the product will be x cubed plus y cubed. We apply the distributive property of multiplication to get the product of x cubed plus y cubed. So this is the first pattern. Next, the second pattern will be x cubed minus y cubed, coming from x minus y, the binomial x minus y, multiplied to x squared plus xy plus y squared. Again, we apply the distributive property of multiplication. So this is the second pattern. Now, let's do the opposite process. X cubed plus y cubed. What will be the factors of this expression? So, we go back to the first pattern or the second pattern, which is x plus y multiplied to x squared minus xy plus y squared. Then x cubed minus y cubed, the factors are x minus y and the trinomial x squared plus xy plus y squared. So remember the following characteristics of those factors. Number 1, the first term of the trinomial is the square of the first term of the binomial. Second term of the trinomial is the additive inverse of the product of the first and second term of the binomial. And the third term of the trinomial is the square of the second term of the binomial. Let's apply those characteristics. So in this expression, x cubed plus y cubed, the first thing to do to get the binomial of this expression is to get the cube root of each term. So cube root of x cubed and then cube root of y cubed. So the cube root of x cubed is x and the cube root of y cubed is y. So the binomial will be x plus y. X plus y. Now, to get the trinomial, by getting first, by getting the first term, we need to square the first term of the binomial. To get the middle term of the trinomial, we need to get the additive inverse of the product of the first term and second term of the binomial. So, x multiplied to y, it will give you xy. And the additive inverse of this is negative xy. So we can write it as minus xy on our trinomial. To get the last term of the trinomial, y squared, you need to square the second term of the binomial. So this will be on how to write the factors of x cubed plus y cubed. Same with x cubed minus y cubed. So get first the cube root of x cubed and y cubed. So the binomial will be x minus y. So same process. Get the square of the first term of the binomial to get the first term of the trinomial. Get the additive inverse of the product, of the first and second term of the binomial to get the middle term of the trinomial. Lastly, to get the last term of the trinomial, you need to square the second term of the binomial. Okay. Let's have another example. What if we have to factor 8x cubed plus 1? So, as a tip, you need to identify first if the given expression is a sum or a difference of two cubes. So, in this case, 8 cubed, 8x cubed, and 1, let's identify first, or let's test if these two expressions are perfect cubes by getting their cube roots. So, cube root of 8x cubed is 2x. Cube root of 1 is 1. Therefore, 8x cubed plus 1 is what we call sum of two cubes. So, we can now proceed to the next step. Since we already have the binomial 2x plus 1, we need to get its trinomial or the second factor. So how to get the second factor? Again, apply the steps or the characteristics. So first, we need to square the first term of the binomial. So if we square 2x, that will give you 4x squared. To get the middle term of the trinomial, get the opposite sign of the product of the first term and second term of the binomial, or the additive inverse of the product. of the first term and second term of the binomial. So 2x times 1 is 2x, and its opposite sign is negative 2x. So we can write it as minus 2x on our trinomial. The third one, to get the last term of our trinomial, you have to square the second term of the binomial. So what is 1 squared? That is 1, positive 1. So we can now write the factors of 8x cubed plus 1 as a product of 2x plus 1, and its trinomial is 4x squared minus 2x plus 1. Okay, another example. What if we have to factor 8m cubed minus 27 and raise to the 6th power? So again, we need to test if this expression has or is a perfect cube expressions. Okay, so let's try to get the cube roots of each term. So cube root of 8m cubed is 2m. Cube root of 27 n raised to the 6 is 3n squared. So therefore, 8m cubed minus 27 n raised to the 6 is a difference of 2 cubes. Now we can proceed to the next step. Since we have already the binomial 2m minus 3n squared, let's find its trinomial. So first step, square the first term of the binomial. So square of 2m is 4m squared. To get the middle term of the trinomial, get the opposite sign of the product of the first term and second term of the binomial. So we have 6mn squared. To get the last term of the trinomial, square the second term of the binomial. So we have 9n raised to the 4th power. So the factors of 8m cubed minus 27n raised to the 6 are 2m minus 3n squared and 4m squared plus 6mn squared plus 9n to the 4th power. So we can write this as a product in this way. Okay, hope you learned something today. See you next time.